Yeah, cheers, mate. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Chris McCausland. I suppose people will know me as a stand-up comedian. And of course, Strictly Come Dancing, you know, where I was all right, wasn't I? What people mightn't know about me is, before getting into comedy, going back well over 20 years, my background's in computers, and I've got a degree in software engineering, and I am a geek. Since losing my sight, technology has been a game changer in opening up the world to me, helping me to navigate the everyday. Can you tell me which T-shirt this is, please? But there is amazing technology out there that I am yet to experience. So I'm heading to America, land of the tech giant, to get my hands on some of the latest technology that will be changing things for everyone. From trying out a self-driving car, oh, this is bananas, to finding out how AI can bring me a whole new level of independence. What album's this one?
This is David Bowie's album.
The possibilities of the future are exciting.
This was considered like impossible technology.
Wow, I mean, so this is the future, really, isn't it? But can I really put my full trust in tech?
Proceeding on San Francisco Bicycle Route 86.
Oh, we're on a bicycle route. And am I ready to put more dependence on technology?
The problem with these is the last thing you need is a blind man who can walk faster.
We are about to find out. Well, I could do with a coffee, I'll tell you that. Let's grab a coffee. I have a degenerative eye condition. I wasn't born blind, I used to be able to see. But over the first 25 years of my life, my sight deteriorated. People say, when did you go blind? And it's difficult to say because you stop being able to do different things at different times. I'm 48 now, so it's hard to put a date on it, but I've been blind since about 25. For a while, I had a guide dog, and I also used to use a white stick, but I wasn't very good at that. I always have to trust somebody to navigate me around if I'm walking somewhere. Oh, the door. I always have to trust that somebody is giving me the correct information if I ask them to read me something.
What we got? What do you fancy? Like sandwiches, rolls, shepherd's pie? What sort of things you fancy?
See, I love an omelette and I love a shepherd's pie, but I'm not sure I want to be eating one on camera. It just becomes part of life, doesn't it? And I suppose, really, what I'm doing is I'm shifting some of that dependence and trust over to technology. Now, going back 20, 30 years, somebody like myself would have had to use specialist technology specifically designed to provide accessibility. And then the iPhone came out with a feature of the operating system that reads the things out to you.
Speech on. Shut on. Just press record.
I mean, this is the newest iPhone. It's still on there today. It's still called VoiceOver. You would touch an icon to activate it.
Yeah.
Yeah? I would swipe through them.
Month Cow, Google Maps, CAI, Fire Explorer.
These are all the apps I've got, which are ChatGPT.
ChatGPT, Perplexity, one new item, CapEx.
These are all AI apps.
Instagram, 4 new items.
Instagram. But very rarely go on that. But if I'm,
Utilities folder, 2 apps.
you know, if
So
I
It,
want
it speaks very fast.
it does. So I've sped that up. But when you buy it, you know, this is the speed it comes out in the box. Yeah.
Seeing AI, Fire Explorer, CapEx, Instagram. 4
Yeah.
new item.
Yeah.
Utilities
Instagram,
folder,
4 new items. And you very quickly get used to that and it starts to drive you mad.
Headings,
So,
words, caret, action, voices, speech volume.
so you speed it up.
60, 70%.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Some people have it really fast.
Social folder, page 1 of 6.
Yeah.
85%, 80%.
But let's dial it down a
75%.
bit. A phone with a glass screen and no buttons. It seems so fundamentally exclusionary to someone who's blind, but it became the most accessible tool I've ever used. It allows you to do your texts, your emails, read the news, access the train times, buy your train tickets, buy things online. Everything that everybody else can do conveniently through the phone is accessible to me. A lot of the things that people identify with blindness, so like having a white stick, technology has replaced a lot of them for me, in that I don't have to go to the shop to get a pint of milk and a loaf of bread, because I can have one brought to the house in 30 minutes. Apple made those first steps, but Google soon released its own version called TalkBack. Now it's not just smartphones that have accessibility features built in, but loads of consumer tech like TVs and even games consoles. It's a leveler, and that's the biggest game changer. The fact that I do everything now the same as everybody else is what is exciting about it. Because before, things like the smartphone, just like everybody else, was not possible. Mainstream technology is for everybody in a lot of cases. And that's what's exciting. It feels like we are invited into the club. You know, the doors have been opened. The smartphone really started something for me, and now technology is only getting better and better, offering greater levels of access and autonomy. Since then, we have seen a boom in technology, from development of new software and apps to the rise of gadgets like smartwatches. Artificial intelligence is now driving another push in technological advancements, which for some is frightening, but for me is very exciting.
Good stuff.
You good?
Okay, yeah. I'm good.
There are technological innovations happening all over the world, but we are heading to America, home to many of the world's biggest tech companies and some of the most exciting gadgets on the planet. We are going to San Francisco. We're going to go check out the latest in what is on the horizon in terms of AI and self-driving cars. They've actually got them. I'm excited about the trip. I'll be more excited when I'm at the other end of this flight. I don't like the turbulence. I can't relax, I can't sleep, because I can't see how normal the stewards look in the cabin, you know, how much they're not bothered by it. In my head, everybody's panicking. The Bay Area of San Francisco is an area that's long been associated with cutting-edge technology, from the humble computer mouse to the very latest in artificial intelligence. Primitive forms of AI have been around since the 1950s, but in the last few years, it's exploded. Hey, mate.
Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, come in. Like millions of users around the world, AI assistance has become part of my daily life. What's the weather like?
It looks pretty nice out there. The sky seems clear and it looks bright and sunny. Seems like a lovely day.
Not raining?
Nope, no rain in sight from what I can tell. It looks like a beautiful, dry day out there.
It's certainly becoming a thing I'm using more and more, you know, each day. The amazing thing is this is as bad as it's going to be. It's already incredible. So for a lot of things, I would ask my wife or my daughter, what does this look like? Can you describe it to me? Whereas now I can use AI and I can get a lot of that information. So for example, if you can't see, you know, unless you can feel that something is a specific item of clothing, often you have to ask people or you have to mark them in some way, you know. I've spent a lifetime cutting labels on things so that I know the one with the cut-off label on an angle is the blue one. With AI, you can just have it open and just show, is this the blue one? No, it's green. Can you tell me which T-shirt this is, please? Just describe it for me.
Absolutely. This T-shirt is a grey one with a graphic of a cassette tape on it, and it says Deftones on the tail.
Good band, good band.
It's pretty nostalgic and fun. Love it.
It's remarkable how much it's like talking to a real person. And my wife never compliments my T-shirts. AI assistance like this is built on large language models, a form of AI that is trained on a vast amount of data, from written articles to online images.
The first one looks like it's shampoo.
In order to recognize the information we need and help it build realistic sentences in response to questions that we ask. Can you tell me what this is here, please?
Sure, that looks like a packet of decaffeinated coffee.
Which one are we wearing? Can you look at my shirt here and just tell me which colour it is that I've got? And is it clean and does it need ironing?
Sure, so the shirt you're holding up looks like a dark navy colour. It looks pretty clean and there are just a few wrinkles. So if you want it super smooth, you might want to iron it quickly, but overall it looks great.
Clean but wrinkly. Whether browsing your social media feed or asking your smart speaker for a recipe, most people will have used AI, even if they don't know it. I'm a convert to the assistance that artificial intelligence offers. There are many that have concerns though. Trust, energy use and overdependence are common arguments aimed at the rapid growth of AI. There have already been issues of AI learning from biased or prejudiced data, and there are fears that with AI starting to create content, the accuracy of information will begin to decline. Like it or loathe it though, AI is now an integral part of technology. There is now a real race to develop improvements in artificial intelligence, but it's the advances within hardware, the physical products we use to access AI, where it gets really exciting. None more so than wearable tech. And we've been given unique access to one of the giants of the tech world to find out. We are heading to Meta, the parent company of Facebook, to have a little go of their new smart glasses and live video interpretation, which sounds pretty groovy. I think this is the start of what is going to be a massive game changer, you know, for anybody that can't see really, is using AI to describe your surroundings and what's going on and what you're interacting with in real time. You know, it really is the start of mainstream technology bridging that gap and becoming access technology, you know, as well as something that everybody wants. Unless you've been living under a rock, you will know the name Meta. The company that started in 2004 as The Facebook was rebranded as Meta in 2021 and now runs a whole host of social media platforms. They are a company often criticised over privacy violations and data management, but their role in the development of technology is huge. Meta is one of the biggest spenders on research and development in the tech world, and in recent times they have moved into hardware. Most exciting for me are their AI-powered smart glasses.
So now, Chris, I want to take you into our Meta world.
I'm excited.
Are you ready?
I'm looking forward to this, yes.
Your life will never be the same.
Maxine Williams has been with the company for 12 years and is now Meta's head of accessibility.
I want to show you these glasses. I'm going to give you a pair.
Right. And there we go.
These are special limited edition only for the coolest people.
Well, I'm afraid I'm lowering your standards here, but it's incredible how much these have taken off, isn't it? You know.
Yeah. I think what has really appealed to people is this form factor. To be able to have your hands free and navigate the world.
You're right. I mean, the one thing that blind people never have is two hands free.
Right.
You know, you're holding onto the stick, the dog, another person, you know.
That's right.
It's the AI. That's what's exciting inside these things.
Absolutely.
I can't wait to have a go.
All right.
Evolving from a social media tool and AI assistant, these glasses are now part of an accessibility push into mainstream technology, using microphones, speakers, a camera, and AI to provide information about the visual world.
Okay, so I'll hold this.
Usually the information the glasses give me would be for my ears only, through discrete speakers in the frames. But to help you understand what's happening, we've mic'd them up. Alongside the ability to listen to music, take photos of friends, or ask AI about the weather, these glasses have two key visual AI features. The first of these is describing photos, just like with a phone, but much more practical. Hey Meta, what am I looking at? The glasses take a photo and the AI analyzes it against a vast amount of data to provide a description.
You are looking at a tree in a building. The building is a large, modern structure with a sleek, glass exterior. It has a rectangular shape and appears to be several stories tall.
The stills mode is available in the UK, but what is not available at home at the point of filming this is the second feature, Live AI. Start Live AI.
Live AI session with video starting now.
What am I looking at now?
You are looking at a group of people, some of whom are holding cameras.
They're filming me. Do they look like they know what they're doing?
Yes, the people holding cameras appear to be professionals, as they are using high-quality equipment and seem to be focused on their work.
Well, there you go. He says you look professional. Maybe this Meta AI doesn't know what it's on about after all. In this mode, the camera and the microphones are constantly taking in information, which means that the AI can provide real-time descriptions in the moment and answer any of my queries about the world around me. It's pretty mind-blowing, really.
There's a body of water in the distance.
Any idea what that is?
It's a serene waterfront area with a grassy field, trees, and a body of water in the distance, possibly a lake or a bay.
There we go. I can hear a plane.
Yes, there's a plane flying overhead.
You can see that?
Yes, the plane is visible in the distance, flying across the clear blue sky.
When you have a disability, you have to become dependent on other people, and dependency can be exhausting. Sometimes you feel like a bit of a burden, and you don't want to ask people too many questions. You feel like you're using the time, or you're relying on people too much. Whereas AI doesn't feel bothered, and it's got as much time as it needs, doesn't it? This is the first application of AI in a piece of hardware, really, that is available for everyone to go and buy now. There isn't a phone or a computer or a tablet. Just by their very nature, they have a usage to people like myself that goes beyond what the general population would get out of them. Is incredible, really, because I think 15 years ago, that wouldn't have been a consideration from a company, you know? Well, look, as exciting as this has been to get to try out the tech, and I love trying out tech, I couldn't give a hoot about flowers and bodies of water. I want to go vinyl shopping and have a cheeseburger. So let's go and do that.
Perfect, let's go.
I can't believe I said hoot. Who says hoot? Music is a passion of mine and has been since I was a kid. Flicking through vinyls just isn't something I can do, but with the hands-free form factor of these glasses and the built-in AI, it could be. I have no idea if this will even work, but it's worth a try. Now, where's the rock section? Hey Meta, start live AI.
Live AI session with video starting now.
What album's this?
This is the album The Wall by Pink Floyd, a classic rock album released in 1979.
What album's this?
This is the album The Wall by Pink Floyd, a classic rock album released in 1979.
What about this one?
This is the album The Wall by Pink Floyd,
Oh, I don't think
a
it
classic
is.
rock album.
It's got a little bit stuck on the thing.
You got to look down.
Huh?
You have to look further down.
Ah, something's not working here. My money's on me. It seems I'm not quite getting the angles right. And what's this one?
This is the album Paranoid by Black Sabbath.
Everyone owns that. What's this one?
This is the album Master of Reality by Black Sabbath.
There we go. All right, they aren't perfect, but I'm still learning, and so is the AI. But the independence they could offer is definitely worth any teething problems. So far, I've been asking direct questions, but key to the glasses is their ability to understand context, like with dinner menus, which could help me be less dependent on those around me, like the crew, who for tonight are going to be dependent on me and the glasses. Okay, guys, listen, you've been reading everything to me, so I'm going to order everybody's food. This is not an offer to pay for any of you. Okay? You'll pay for yourselves. All right, let's get going. Hey, Meta, what's on the menu in front of me?
The categories on the menu appear to be starters, salads, soup, and clam house specialties.
What salads are there?
The salads listed on the menu are angry shrimp salad, clam house salad, mixed green salad.
Okay, who wanted a salad?
I'll have a salad, please.
I'd like salad too.
Well, there's an arugula salad, a clam house salad, a mixed green salad, or a Caesar salad.
I'm going to go Caesar, please.
One Caesar salad. Anybody else want a salad? No?
No, I'm going for a burger.
Meta, can you look at the menu and tell me if there are any burgers on here? Okay, there's a clam house burger with all the usual bits on it. You want that?
I'll go for that, yeah.
With cheese?
Yes, please.
So one of them, two salads, Caesar salads, You're having a burger. Yeah. I'm having a burger. And there you go.
Mr. Chris.
Thank you very much.
Please
Thank
enjoy.
you. Thank you. The potential for these glasses in terms of accessibility is clear, but that is balanced around the accuracy of the information that AI gives. The experience I've had with them, though, makes me excited for what AI might be able to offer me in the future. One of the draws of coming to America is to try out something I've been dreaming of for years: a self-driving car. San Francisco was one of the first cities in the world to roll out autonomous vehicles for public rides, and they are now available across the city. That's right, there are cars on the street here with no one behind the wheel, which means you can be in a car totally alone, something I've never been able to do. This morning I'm heading to a cafe to meet my guide to the driverless revolution.
Today, you're gonna come with me to take a ride in a fully autonomous vehicle. You ready, babe? Let's go.
Jesse Walensky is a partially sighted influencer and an early adopter of autonomous cars who has collaborated with Waymo, a Google spin-off company who operate public rides in San Francisco. So your eyesight, you can still see something, yeah? You're not completely blind, but it's on its way out.
Yeah, it's degenerative. So right now I have like a very small amount of vision, like kind of like I'm looking through a toilet paper roll.
Yeah.
And that amount of vision is fairly functional.
Technology is such an enabler for us, isn't it?
Oh yeah, no, I mean, I feel like there's so much technology that we rely on.
How many times are you taking a self-driving car at the moment then?
I've probably taken at least 200, 300 rides, maybe more.
With yourself being able to see a little bit.
Yes,
You can find the car and you know where you are when you get out of the car. But for someone who's completely blind.
Luckily, the app does tell you 700 feet to the right, 600 feet, 500 feet, so it starts like counting that down and letting you know. And also, of course, like we can use our screen readers and that can audio give you that information. But also finding the car, there is a melody that you can play on the app and it'll start playing this light tone and you'll be able to hear it. And if you can't hear that because it's too loud, you can also honk the horn.
We do not have anything like this in London. Just driverless cars. It feels futuristic to me. It's the present here.
I mean, it is the future. It does feel very futuristic. It kind of feels unreal.
Well, I'm going to find out today. I've got my phone here. I've downloaded the app. It's just like any other ride-hailing app, isn't it?
Yep, just like any other ride-share app. You just type in your destination and then you're good to go.
Up to 100, your car can arrive in 8 minutes.
Okay. All right. Well, it says we can have one in 8 minutes, Jesse. So I'll order that now.
All righty, let's do it.
And off we go. These cars are on the street for everyone to experience, but they have been designed with accessibility for blind and partially sighted people in mind. If you're happy to trust an AI robot driver, that is.
Alrighty, it's coming up on our left.
And you can see that, yeah?
Yeah, I can see a little bit of the door.
Shall I slide across?
Yes, you could slide across.
Press the Start Ride button in your app.
Well, let's do it.
When it's driving, is the steering wheel turning like the Invisible Man's in the front?
Exactly, yeah. The steering wheel is moving normally. It looks kind of crazy because, like, for me, I can see a little bit of the steering wheel. And so, yeah, it turns all over the place.
So, I mean, listen, I know this is meant to drive like a normal car, but, like, feels like it's going, like, at a proper speed.
Oh, yeah, no, it totally drives like a normal car. It feels normal.
Yeah.
Again, they're speaking to you. And they'll tell you again, like, oh, we're turning onto this street or we're going through a school zone. That's why we're slowing down. So that does make me feel very comfortable because it just talks to me.
No, I like that. I like to know what's happening.
See, there you go.
It's bizarre. I mean, I wish I could see this steering wheel turning.
I think that I find the most like independence here, and I was never able to get a driver's license or anything like that.
Yeah.
So. That night when I hail the Waymos, I'm night blind, so I can't see anything. I have to use the audio cues. So I'm very, very confident that I'm able to use it even as I lose more and more vision.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is me.
Yes.
I'm heading out. You're on your own now, bud.
This is what I've been waiting for. Well, this is bananas. First time I've ever been in a car on my own that's moving.
Proceeding on Junipero Cerro Boulevard.
It's hard to separate the idea of just doing this as part of your daily life in a car with no driver from the novel fact that I'm in a car with no driver for the first time. So I'm sure this becomes a little bit second nature, really, and you just get used to it. But yeah, the novelty of it is a lot. I mean, I don't know what I expected. Of course, it feels like any regular journey, but it's still insane.
You're here. Please make sure it's clear before exiting.
Well, thank you, invisible robot driver. I'll be off. Well, there we go.
There you go, Chris. How was that?
It's pretty magical, really, isn't it? These cars are stacked with the latest technology, and for a geek like me, I'm curious to find out how it all works. On the outskirts of the city, just under the freeway, lies the largest of Waymo's depots, where the cars return themselves when not zipping humans about from A to B. David Marginis is one of the company's top product directors, and he is going to help me understand what makes this car so special.
It's a fairly standard mid-size SUV, quite a stylish vehicle.
Yeah.
We've made some changes to the vehicle to enable its functionality. Across the entire vehicle, there are 29 cameras, and those can do things like reading text on signs or understanding which lights on, say, a traffic signal are on, red or yellow or green. Along the top, we have our main long-distance LiDAR. It stands for light detection and ranging. And we have this LiDAR down here, which can cover this whole area down near the wheels. So now I told you that you wouldn't be able to touch the spinning thing right here. That must be really disappointing since you can't see it. So I brought one.
I want to touch everything, David.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we want to make sure that you can. So what I'm gonna hand it to you.
Okay.
Right. So now this part at the top in your left hand, that's the part that's mounted to the car, and then you're able to spin this part.
Is it doing like a second revolution?
Oh, it does several times a second.
Several times.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's going fast. So
Yeah, it's going quite fast.
It's literally getting updates.
Yeah, because
constantly.
we want a high refresh rate so that we can see things like motion.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the active piece, right? So that's sending out laser beams, and then it's measuring how long it takes until it sees the reflection off of an object. Then it uses the speed of light to figure out how far away that thing is. And by doing that, it's able to build this 3D structure of the environment around it.
Yeah, and that's where the AI comes in to take the data it's reading back.
That's exactly right. The AI model is taking the LiDAR points and the pixels from the camera and the radar returns, and it's using all of those together to predict the behavior of all of the objects. Then we can figure out how to safely go and traverse, the roads near all of those.
Not only carrying passengers, but traveling alongside human-driven cars, the issue of how safe they are is a big one. There have already been incidents of malfunctions and collisions involving autonomous vehicles, which concern many about their use. For me, though, trusting a computer in a car is not massively different from trusting a driver I don't know, and I'm certainly excited by the freedom of being in a car on my own. It won't be long till we have autonomous vehicles on the streets in Britain, after the UK government changed rules to accelerate their rollout, with trials scheduled for spring 2026. My time in San Francisco is over, and I'm off to the East Coast, specifically Boston. I'm here because I've been invited to the world-renowned Massachusetts Institute of Technology to meet a tech inventor who is developing wearable robotics. MIT has long been associated with developments in science and technology that have been integrated into everyday life. Computer passwords, electronic spreadsheets, GPS, MIT played a part in all of them.
Here we are, second floor. This is the floor of my lab.
Hugh Hare is a biophysicist who is a leading figure in the development of bionic limb technology.
Here's my lab. This is called the Biomechatronics Group. It's large volume,
name,
really high ceilings.
Yeah.
It's a mess, to be honest. And there's students working and just robots and 3D printers and cameras all over the place. So the focus of this lab is we develop robots that attach to humans. So we're obsessed with limbs.
Yeah.
We're obsessed with arms and legs. So arms, we want to enhance people's abilities to manipulate objects. With legs, we want to enhance people's ability to run, jump, walk, and so on. And we not only focus on persons with some type of limb condition, but also persons with completely, quote unquote, normal limbs.
And obviously, when you're talking about, you know, you people with problem with limbs, you've lost your legs.
But I gained 8. My closet has lots of artificial limbs. Yeah, so I'm like, I've moved up in the world. I was in a mountain climbing accident, suffered frostbite to my lower legs.
Right.
My biological limbs were amputated just below the knee.
Right.
And I was fitted with artificial limbs and really not happy at the time at how low tech they were. Wooden blocks with some foam. Like, I'm not exaggerating.
Yeah.
And I said to myself, you've got to be kidding me. This is what exists in the age of space flight and the internet. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
So I really, at that time, I dedicated my life to advancing technologies. Half the lab, we're trying to mitigate disability. So persons that have a limb amputation, we do bionic reconstructions. Or a person that suffered a spinal cord injury and has paralysis, we build these smart motorized exoskeletons, or we stimulate the muscles to restore movement. And then the other half of the lab is augmentation, extending human capability beyond innate physiological levels.
From the early development of his own prosthetic limbs and his work with disability, Hugh's lab has now moved into the mainstream with robotic systems that everyone can wear to improve mobility, including me.
In front of you here is a mysterious black box with an exoskeleton. We're actually the first group in the world to show that we can augment human movement with a leg exoskeleton.
Okay.
So today you're going to try this really cool hardware.
I'm going to try it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll put energy in your step. It's super fun. We describe these as an e-bike for legs.
You see? Okay, let's have a go.
Cool. Absolutely.
I'm excited by this.
Yeah, I think you'll love it. The future, right?
These exo boots are designed to make walking and running easier for everybody, meaning there are use cases in daily activities and rehabilitation.
Just walk normally. So they're in a transparent mode.
So these are learning from the way I walk?
Exactly. Collecting data, developing a model for you.
And is it using AI for that?
Some, yeah.
And how do I know when it's turned itself on?
You'll
It feels
feel-
like it's doing something different now.
Well, maybe. You feeling energy? You're walking faster.
Oh my goodness. Okay, now we're cooking on gas.
I can barely keep up with you.
It feels like there's something under my foot, but it's the thing on the side,
Yeah, which
almost
is
contracting
right.
and pulling my foot up.
Yeah, which is a motor and a transmission system that's applying a torque, a lot of mechanical power about your ankle joint.
Yeah.
So it's an equivalent mechanical action as your calf muscle. So it's a robotic calf muscle.
And can we clear a space and me just do a walk down there and back on my own with these?
Let's go this way. We'll
Yeah.
turn you around.
Yeah. You shout stop if there's a balcony or an open window. Okay.
Okay, to your right. Go to your right. Good. You're good. Beautiful.
Just give us a shout.
Come to me.
I'm coming here. That's
Amazing.
great. I mean, what a bizarre sensation. It's quite remarkable, the sensation.
You
of
look
it
like you're
moving.
starting to dance.
Huh?
Are you starting to dance?
I spent 4 months dancing at the end of last year. I found myself just doing little pirouettes at home these days. But this is the future. This is what you see.
The future of human mobility.
It's exciting that this is where the future's going. For me, I would love this to be matched up with something that allowed me to navigate myself as well and solve a problem that I have, which is getting around, independence. I think there's always something to be said for matching technologies together to solve problems that maybe people hadn't considered when they developed them. It's exciting, and this is just the start of it.
Pioneering tech that can help outside the body is one thing, but there is a large field of work looking at using tech inside the body. There have already been trials of chips that can be implanted to treat specific conditions, including sight loss, where they have enabled people to regain a small amount of sight, which is something that I wouldn't consider yet. There is a world where technology could restore eyesight, but I think it's one of those things that it would have to be good enough to be life-changing. It'd have to be enough to provide true independence, make a real difference. When you're in the last dregs of your eyesight, you know, you're always trying to cope with something that isn't good enough anymore. If you were to say, do you want enough sight back that I had when I was 20? Nah, not really, no. Because, you know, having to depend on a small amount of eyesight can be more problematic than it's worth. Here at MIT, they have made a breakthrough that could change healthcare for all of us. Led by Professor Deblina Sarkar, a transdisciplinary innovator, they are bridging the gap between nanotechnology and synthetic biology. At the Nano-Cybernetic Biotrek Lab, what a name, Deblina and her team are using the very latest in nanotechnology to do something only previously conceived of in science fiction movies. Here, they are developing minuscule devices that are smaller than a human cell and invisible to the naked eye. The aim is to inject them into the body to treat various conditions without the need for surgery.
It's the coolest name for a lab, first of all.
Thank you so much.
Nano means small, cybernetic means chips that work with the human body, and biotrek, I'm guessing, means they travel inside the body. Am I close?
Oh, you're very, very close. So you're probably one of the first person to, get the name right.
I've been practicing it outside for 3 hours.
Oh. So yeah, nano means small. Specifically, it means nanometer.
Yeah.
So if we take a strand of hair and divide the thickness 10,000 times.
A 10,000th of a hair.
So very, very tiny things which you cannot see with naked eye.
Wow, I mean, so this is the future, really, isn't it?
Yeah, actually the goal of my lab is to fuse this nanoelectronics with biology for healthcare, specifically to reduce human suffering and treat diseases such as Alzheimer's, Parkinson's.
The hope is that the devices Deblina is creating can be targeted to specific parts of the body, travelling through the bloodstream and implanting themselves where needed, then tuning the body's electrical signals to restore the function of damaged cells and potentially slow the spread of disease. So far, it's only been tested in animals, but the possibilities of this tech are revolutionary.
Our first thing that we are doing is treat diseases related to the brain. Brain cancer, for example, what we have shown in our animal work is that by precisely modulating bioelectricity in the tumor environment, you can actually completely halt the growth of tumor. I want to scale this technology and get it to clinic, as soon as possible, but we are also doing it very responsibly as well. We really want to make sure that, when you go to clinical trials, if it's something that can really work, right? Yeah. Now it's time really to scale it up, do the implementation, get the FDA approval so that we can start the clinical trials. We believe in the next 3 years.
3 years?
Yeah.
This is a documentary in itself, isn't it?
While her early work has related to cancers, another area that Deblina is researching is using these nanodevices to treat sight loss.
I've got an eye condition, a disease, so the retinal cells die off slowly over time. So these nano chips that you're creating, would they almost be something that would replace photocells in the eye, or if you're talking about my condition?
Yeah, absolutely. Because these devices can harness this light that falls on the eye they can convert it into electrical signals which can be sent to the brain. So though those specific cells are destroyed, we can actually send the information a person would otherwise see to the brain. So it totally bypasses those degraded cells. It's possible that a person can still get the vision back even when those cells have been destroyed.
Each of these devices or chips would almost individually replace photoreceptor cells. So
Yes.
a lot of them would be sent in to
Yes.
attach to
Yeah.
a retina.
Yeah, so the resolution we can get is in fact even better than what a person with eyesight can resolve.
So you're saying not only you reckon at some point in the future you could restore my vision, but you could make my sight better than everybody else's.
Exactly, it can augment humans beyond what biology provides, and you can do other things like we can add night vision, for example.
It does sound like crazy science fiction, though. It's like
Yeah,
to say we've got devices 10,000th the size of the width of a human hair. You can put it in the body, it knows where it's going, it knows what it's doing when it gets there,
Yeah.
and it can fix problems, make you see, make you think better, cure diseases.
Deblina and her team are yet to undertake human trials, but if they can show the same encouraging results they did in their animal work, then this could be game-changing, not just for me, but for all of us. And that is something I did not expect to find when I set out.
I've always been of the opinion that if you're going to restore sight, you need to do it biologically because you're restricted by technology. You know, you don't want something that's going to be obsolete. But I'd never really considered that technology could be used on a cellular level. So it's something I'd never considered in that regard before. I came into this thinking it was the far future, and it's not as far as we thought, is it? It's kind of just around the corner. We've looked at everything that's there at the minute and what we are on the cusp of. And the thing about all of this technology, it's an enabler, isn't it? It gives you independence and autonomy. For me, it makes the differences of disability so much smaller. And if you can achieve things and do things on your own, and when I say on your own, the extension of AI and computers counts as on your own, then that's a good thing, isn't it?
You excited about the possibilities of the future?
I mean, yeah, let's do another documentary and we'll come here and we'll let her inject me, high-resolution night vision, and then I'll kick your ass at Laser Quest. If you still thought that your smartphone was just for taking photographs or sending text, then you haven't been paying attention. Explore more with the Open University by scanning the QR code that is on your screen now or by visiting connect.open.ac.uk/seeing into the future, where you can learn about how existing smartphone features designed for greater accessibility can benefit everybody. Bang!